It's like power. Oh, I'm right by the mic. Rack's going to get really upset. I'm going to move over there. Camera, lovely. So here we are, we are the wonderful, Our Town Has Plenty. Dear viewer, dear listener, dear follower, can't remember the other one. Reader, yes, thank you. Here we are, it's Tuesday, not Wednesday, Tuesday. But because we've got extras, and I do like some extras, do like a bit of extra. So here we are at Our Town Has Plenty Land, Hastings, St Leonard's, and the environs, as we like to say, surrounding area. And we are so lucky, because I've been really excited about this, to get the wonderful Molly Winklers. Is it Molly Winklers? Molly's Winklers? Molly Winklers.
The Molly Winklers.
The Molly Winklers. Because you saw them first on our Morris side special that we did at the Jenny Lind for, what was that for? Jack in the Green, wasn't it? Yeah. So just a couple of you then. And now we've got, 7? Mm-hmm. And who is this?
Has it got a name? I don't know if it's got a name.
I think seagull, but with a bit of a seagull.
Oh, seagull.
Seagull. Like Stephen Seagull.
Yeah.
Stephen, let's call him Stephen.
So we get, Steve. Steve. Oh, I like Steve. Steve's great. So here we are with the Molly Winklers, amazing Morris side of our parish. So without further ado, women and Steve. Yeah. So
And Brooke, who's not here.
And Brooke, who's not here. No, token man. He's not here today, is he? No, he's away. But yes, but we have a bevy of wonderful women. So women. Talk to me about Molly Winklers. What made you think that you wanted to start something like Molly Winklers? And that's not what made you think you could get away with it. It's literally what made you think about this. Tell us.
I think it was at Jack in the Green on a few different years, and I just saw something in my head that I wasn't seeing on the street.
Oh.
And so then Neil asked me to create something for the Seen and Heard Festival, and I thought it would be really fun.
At the stables,
at the stables, yeah. To just have like a kind of exploration of what is Morris. You know, if you were going to be in a festival, what would that look like?
Yeah.
But also just generally, how does it look in the UK today? You know, if you're kind of looking back in time to Morris dancing, like how is it relevant now?
Does it reflect?
Yeah.
Now.
Who we are now, and who we are in Hastings as well, specifically.
That's hard.
Yeah.
We're big, aren't we?
Yeah.
As a town.
Yeah. And we've got
Massive
loads of amazing,
dynamic.
brilliant people.
Yeah.
So I guess I just put an invite out to anybody that might have been interested to just explore Morris. And I'd already had a chat with Ellie here.
Yeah.
And we'd kind of started mucking about with some tunes, didn't we?
Yeah, we had.
Mucking about with some tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you've got
I've got my accordion.
You've
Yeah.
got an accordion. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
And Bev, you play
Violin and sing and what's that? That's
I had to push it, darling.
Oh, yeah.
In one of your performances, I had to push it.
oh, you have a pump organ.
Pump organ. That's it.
Yes.
That's what that is.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did
Take
push
your
it in
foot,
one of my
of course, yeah.
performances.
Intimately acquainted.
But unfortunately, that's not very mobile.
No.
Although it'd be great if it was on wheels, wouldn't it? I would use it.
It's
for
so
sort
good
of-
sailing down the street sitting on that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I think that'd be
know.
great.
Okay,
So
that's
the procession back.
that's the Las Vegas version. So and also we were sort of mucking about with what would it be like if we took old Morris tunes and then smash them up with tunes that everybody knows that are also celebrating the UK, but like more recently.
Yeah.
And smashing them together and seeing if they would work, and they did.
Yeah.
Well, we think they do.
Oh, they so did.
Yeah.
They so did. You could see when you were coming up the hill on Jack in the Green, as people were, they heard you play, oh, this is nice, and then you burst into some hot chocolate, and I was like, oh. the energy changed completely to a completely different energy, didn't it?
But I think that's what I thought of when I'd been in watching the processions before, like what would it be like if everyone just joined in, if they felt that they were able to, and also I think probably back in the day, you know, if you were in a village and there were Morris dancers, they were dancing to tunes that you knew.
Yeah,
totally.
But you know, nobody knows these tunes now, so it's quite nice because you're mixing them with tunes that people do know, but they're kind of learning they're learning like the old tunes as well.
No, I love it. I love it. You've just done your first Jack in the Green. It went mad. To be fair, it really went crazy, and I've not seen when you got up on the stage at the end, the place erupted. Now it felt like it is a festival. It is a real festival. But normally by that time in the afternoon, when everyone's sort of going home and it's like, oh, the kids are like, and it's been a hell of a day. But I just saw all these hands shoot up in the air, and they were absolutely, which was phenomenal, which for the end of the day energy, I don't know how people drag themselves home after that, to be perfectly honest. But it was really, really cool. And they loved it. And the town, you loved the town and the town loved you back. I saw that very evidently. What was that like?
Overwhelmingly beautiful.
Yeah.
Definitely. It was a complete shock actually, because I think we sort of went really nervous, as most of us amateurs, certainly in that scenario.
Sure.
And suddenly, you know, people were singing along with us and screaming at us and smiling at us. Everyone was smiling. That was the best thing, wasn't it?
You brought the joy.
Yeah.
You really brought the joy. I don't know whether that was absolutely intentional or whether you were quite surprised by how much joy you brought. But you really brought the joy.
I mean, the rehearsals were always really joyful, right?
Yes.
Like every time it's been, like when we've been creating a dance or when we've been, because I think something about mixing pop tunes that people know with the traditional stuff, it's like intrinsically quite funny.
Yeah.
And so it just and then also obviously because we know them, there's like a thrill. I don't know, they were always really giddy by the end, weren't they, the rehearsal?
Sure.
From the very first time.
We just laugh
Yes.
a lot.
So it doesn't feel, I mean obviously it was amazing and it was so intense. It was so busy. And like the last bit when you get up onto the hill and it gets really thin.
Yes.
And that's
you got funneled through.
Oh my
Out
god,
in
it's
you,
so
it felt like we were being birthed.
It did feel like that. It felt like you were coming out of the
absolutely wild.
onto the apron. Yeah, it was great.
But like I guess in that sense I wasn't surprised at the reaction because it was like dub straight.
Yeah.
It's fun,
Well,
isn't
it's
it?
what you had in your head, wasn't it? And you
Yeah.
cultivated that as you worked so hard on these, because they're clearly not easy routines by the look of them. Come on, darling, tell us how easy they're not.
What is quite interesting is that, you know, some people here have been here right from the inception.
Yeah.
And a few of us have only joined probably 6 weeks before, maybe about 6 weeks before. So we come into this amazing group who have been so welcoming, because I think when you join a group like this, you don't want it to be too cliquey. You know, I've joined other groups and you feel very much like the outsider. They all know each other. And what's been really great here is that a lot of you all do have connections with each other, which has been lovely to see. But also you've been very welcoming, and that's been perfect for us newbies. It was quite a shock at first because those first few weeks we also had a few workshops going on with I think did Rux's come in? Was it Rux's?
Rux's crew,
RX.
Oh no, RX.
Yeah, it was RX came in, which was fantastic. It was great to learn, but it was really full on.
Yeah.
And I know my friend Lorna and I sort of went, oh, maybe we shouldn't be doing this because we don't know what we're doing. But of course, actually, once we realised we stuck at it, we thought, no, we're going back next week. It's so wonderful. And then we started getting involved in learning those dances that had already started to be established anyway. And so then it all started to fit into place. And we felt more confident, more comfortable. But every time, Lorna and I would get in the car after every session and go, whoa, joy, endorphins, fabulous, we're going back next week. And that's what kept us going. And then all of a sudden we started to know those dancers.
Well, you're learning with fun,
Yes.
aren't you?
Yeah.
And as soon as you inject any fun into any sort of learning, you know, as the teachers
Yeah.
amongst us
Yeah.
here will know, it is one of those things you think, oh,
Yes.
I'm getting it. And
Yeah.
then
There's a real magic moment towards the end of every rehearsal where at the beginning I think this is never going to work. It's just quite chaotic. It's everyone's going the wrong way, and then suddenly, about 5 minutes to go, it's as if there is some sort of magic, and it all glues together, and
the
and it works.
cohesion happens,
I
doesn't
thought, wow,
it?
Yeah.
Wow. So, Sian, you're in other sides.
I am in other sides. I have been in many sides for a while. Yes.
You're an old seasoned professional. I mean old as in, you know, respected and
Wise.
absolutely, and wise.
Wise woman,
Sage.
Sean.
Yeah, absolutely. What's it like coming into this side?
Well, so I was a bit worried to start with. I emailed Bev before when I saw her little Instagram post about it, because I thought I was interested and it'd be really great to be with a group of people who are feeling creative and wanting to do that, because I've done similar things in the past and I've always really enjoyed it.
Sure.
But I thought if maybe they don't want to be sort of, you know, have their wings clipped by having someone who knows about Morris there.
Yeah.
Maybe they just want to be really free and do it. But Bev was going, no, we really like someone to come along because none of us know anything about Morris dancing. So I thought, oh, okay then. So I was a bit I was a bit quiet and nervous to start with actually. I was kind of thinking I don't want to say too much because I don't want to, you know, put too much, you know, restrict people, because it was a huge amount of fun, definitely from the word go. Everybody was having a laugh, and I think I sort of just kept, every now and then, a little voice in my head was going, but is it Morris dancing? Because sometimes it was veering quite a long way from Morris dancing.
Because that's what actually came up right at the beginning when we were talking about it, and it was like, you know, because there's an old guard in the town, because we're an established town of lots of different Morris sides, and they're traditional. But what I thought was so lovely was when we did the special, it all just gelled, didn't it? Did you notice that?
Yeah, well, we all live here, don't
Yeah.
we? And there's a place for all of us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that felt very inclusive, and that's something that's a big thing for you here as an inclusive side.
Yeah.
Because you're mums. And that's, isn't that hard, being mum and a Morris sider? No?
It's actually quite a lot of commitment, isn't it?
I was going to say,
There's a lot, to be fair.
how do you
quite a lot
work
of-
that in? I mean, it's pretty
You just do.
phenomenal, isn't it?
Yeah,
You just do.
sometimes we've got kids running around
Yes, yeah,
with
that's
little
true.
hankies, copying what we're doing.
Oh, they come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is often
Some of them come,
a game. with
Wow.
kids.
Yeah, I mean
That's
we've
so
had
cool.
we've had
Yeah.
lots of workshops where we've been making these lovely beasties and things like that, and like making our outfits, and you know, people just bring their kids, and we've got, you know, activities and things for them to do, and they just muck in and get on with it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I've got 3 grown-up daughters, and they can't believe I'm doing this. It's like
Oh, no, I love that.
I moved to Hastings in last September, and it's like, oh my God, what has she done? She's gone completely rogue.
She's gone.
It's gone in.
But they're loving it.
Yeah.
And this is also something that I really love as well, is that like it feels like a real mix of people who've grown up here,
Yeah.
who have, like feel like real proper sort of Hastingers, and then we've got people who literally just moved here
arrived.
last September, and we're all in it together.
Yeah.
You know, it's that, I feel like it's a microcosm of like, you know, what's it like when we all just like muck in and like get on with it and create something together. Like, what does that
And
look
nobody's
like?
scared of, and there doesn't feel like there's a hierarchy of any sort here.
Well, I am the Squire.
Yes.
Yeah, and we've got the Oracle there.
So you've got the Squire and the Oracle. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
we bow, and respect is due.
No, I'm joking though. I mean,
musical
everybody
director?
does
Who's
everything.
musical director?
No, Bev is the
No,
the origin.
the origin.
The origin.
The origin.
The origin
The OG,
story.
darling,
The
the
OG.
OG.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's lovely because that does sum up Hastings. I mean, it's a really good reflection of the demographic. New, old, wise,
Yes.
not so wise. And
Who were you looking at when you said that?
no, I'm not. I'm glancing. I'm glancing. No, but it's true, isn't it? I mean, because I don't pretend to be a wise person. And it's that thing, isn't it? This town is full of every sort. It's incredible how if you picked anywhere in the world or anywhere in the country, let's stay national, that really summed up this country, I think this has got to be the best mix ever, without a doubt. You're going to have to tell me your name now. Helen. So
I'd never even been to Jack in the Green before.
She had that was her first experience.
Completely
That was
unprepared.
her first experience.
Helen, so
Isn't that
you
amazing?
coming up
So
the
good.
hill.
Yeah, I just thought, I mean, it was, as Jess said, it completely overwhelming the whole weekend.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to recover in a very beautiful way. I mean, it was such a joyful experience.
Do you know what I found was hilarious? Because I kind of chased you up the hill unwittingly. But what we realised, we got to the top, and everyone's looking around. I said, do you realise none of us are breathless? None of us are breathless. None of us are tired. None of us are... And yet that hill always takes people a long time to go up.
Yeah.
And it's a moan. And so many people, oh, God, how do you do that hill? No, it's just too much. And I'm not talking about old people here. I'm talking about everybody. And yet everybody kind of flew up it.
Yeah.
There was this kind of like,
Yes.
and everybody came in this sort of great euphoria, and it felt like the euphoria carried everybody up that hill. And you sang, and you danced,
all the way.
played.
Oh, when everyone else had breaks. We
Yeah.
carried
Oh
them
yeah.
through.
Even then, there was the moment I remember when we were outside the Jenny Lind.
Yeah.
It was like, right now it's break time, and then
didn't break.
And then the violinist that was with us just suddenly just.
She was
just
doing,
really
they were doing
fast,
some lovely
furious.
fiddly thing, and then Brooke had a little
Yes.
experience with the child. There was like
Yes.
a
There
whole
was no break.
We were like, the audience must not leave. They're dispersing. We have to continue.
Yes.
But I noticed people gravitated to you at that point as well, which I thought was really nice, because you got some seriously good fans. And then afterwards, the socials went crazy.
Yeah, that video.
They blew up. I think, is that the phrase? I'm going to be out of turn there. They literally blew up.
Yeah.
And that was just delightful. I must admit, I did weep. Because it was so lovely to see it translated so well onto the socials as well, which I think is really good when you're doing something like this.
Yeah, Brooke had floated. He wanted to make a music video, didn't he? Like in the morning. It was like, at some
Does he
point,
float,
I think,
darling? I'm not sure he
just like,
floats.
at some point, I want to try and
Tap
record
dances.
the song. And then we didn't know. We didn't plan it, did we?
No, he was like, it's
He was
now.
like, is there anyone who can
completely
do
unplanned.
She appeared from
And
nowhere.
She
Carly
was
was
so
something
good.
like, this is my friend, she's a film, she makes films.
Oh, did
Yeah.
she make?
She just came out with the
Okay.
Yeah,
She
she's
just came out of it. She was on the street
Yeah.
with her son, wasn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she just
Yeah.
like grabbed the camera
It
and
was so
the
good, that
phone,
video.
just went for it. And
Yeah.
That was astonishing.
Well, then he was kind of like live directing it, wasn't
He
he?
was.
But we've been going for so many hours. Everyone's just really organically responding. It was just like this dance in the circle.
It kind of looked like it was choreographed, but it
Completely-
actually wasn't at
completely
all.
No, I knew it wasn't, because I saw that and I thought, whoa. It was magic. It was absolute magic. It was so funny.
put Collier Road on the map. I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely. And I loved the fact that he said, no, we didn't get verse 2 right, so we have to go back and do it again. And then it was like, oh, okay. But it happened, and it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
So Molly Winklers, the Molly Winklers. What is next?
So we've got the Seen and Heard Festival, which is
Seen as in SCENE,
Yes,
isn't it?
exactly.
Not to be confused with seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's it's happening all week next week, and we are doing our show on the 13th. Is that right? 13th? Yeah.
Saturday?
Here at the
Um,
Stables Theatre.
Here at the Stables Theatre, but in true Molly Winklers style, we're going to process first.
Of course you are.
So people are welcome to come here and have a drink while we process.
Yeah.
But if anyone wants to meet us, they can meet us at the gates of Hastings Castle, and then
Nice.
we're gonna we will process down with musicians and dancers and
Yeah.
all that kind of
Bells,
thing.
hankies, sticks,
Bells,
the
hankies, sticks, all of them.
Yeah.
everything. Heads,
yeah.
Steve.
Yeah, Steve's gonna be there. Yeah,
There's a prawn.
there's a
The
prawn.
prawn.
Yeah.
Famous prawn.
Yeah,
What's his
prawn
name?
at dawn.
Prawn at dawn. Because it was a prawn at dawn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
When you went up on the...
Yeah, you sexy thing.
yeah.
Prawn at dawn.
God, that was so good.
We've got an anglerfish.
Yeah.
We've got various creatures that are based on sort of like 15th century maps that sailors would draw with the monsters coming out of the sea,
Right.
that sort of thing. So that's what the vibe is of these creatures.
So again, you're pulling from the old again, aren't you?
Yeah.
Bringing it into the now.
Yeah, what you would encounter, what sailors would encounter in the sea beasts, the sea creatures. So that's the vibe that's going on there.
What have you done?
Yeah.
What have you created?
I don't know.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
What I love about it is exactly the sum of its parts. It's like every single person in it has brought something of themselves, and I think that's why.
It's organic, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it keeps. I'm doing this, but I know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It just keeps making. Oh, hello.
Hi, come in. We've got another Winkler.
Hello, Winkler. Come join. Who art thou?
Megan.
Hello, Megan. So we have Megan,
Jess.
Julie, Jules.
Julie, yes, of course you're Jules. Sean, haven't we? Helen, Hannah, Ellie, Bev, of course, and
Steve.
Stephen. I think Stephen.
Stephen.
So, welcome, because you're early, because now people are going to start arriving. We'll just fill it all up, really, won't we, when they'll come. So that's what's coming, is the seen and heard. And
Yes.
So
we're getting ready for that at the
We're getting
moment
ready.
and figuring out what we're going to do in our show. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Anything else you want to tell us about the Molly Winklers? Come on, it's your time. What would you like to say?
I think what's really nice about it, particularly, is the fact that, I mean, Bev had a vision, but she didn't have any distinct vision. It was very, well, right, it was like vague. But everyone who says something, everyone's heard, everyone's contributed.
Yeah.
No one feels, I think, that they've not been heard or listened to. So it really is, as Bev just said, some of the parts. That's what's really nice, because a bit of it you might think, well, I never would have thought of that, I never would even maybe want to do that, but actually that's really fun. That really works.
Yeah.
It's because everybody's there creating.
Well, you're back to seen and heard again, aren't you, really, as a group?
Yeah.
Which I think is just delicious. There are too many organisations where it's like triangular, and it all starts where it doesn't feel like that for me. It feels, I keep seeing the shape of you, which is like a big, what they call
Winkle. It's a
It's
That's what it is.
Fibonacci.
But we're in
goes
the
up to a
middle of that
point.
winkle, not the top of it. There you go. It's all right, a bit like this. Look,
A bit
see,
like
we're
this.
in this bit.
Yeah.
In the middle, we're in the heart.
So you're
we
in
are
the
the
heart.
actual
Yeah.
winkle in
Where
the
the actual
shell.
winkle lives.
Yeah,
We
we
are
are the
the winkle
flashy
in the shell.
winkle inside.
You're a flashy winkle.
We're the
Fleshy.
fleshy muscle.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Piece
we're
of
the-
muscle.
Yeah. Oh, I love
Mulching
it.
around
Delicious.
together.
I used to eat winkles when I was a tiny child. That was my grandfather's treats for me. Yes, on a pig.
Are you going to eat us? Yeah,
No, darling. No. Big mouth, but not quite that big.
Some of the
So this is delicious. This is absolutely delicious. I'm so happy that you're doing this. So the seen and heard, that's the next thing. And there'll be things beyond, won't there?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, the whole group was set up so that we would do the Seen and Heard Festival, and then there would be a kind of discussion about whether it would continue or whether it would disband, but then hopefully a lot of people would go out into the Morris community and spread the joy into some other Morris groups. But I think the general consensus is that it's continuing, isn't it?
I reckon.
Yes. The next are all going in the. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
Can we have some tinkling, please? Nice. I'm loving it. Yeah, Rack's going to hate that when he does the editing, but I don't care. It's part of the fun.
And also in order to sort of concentrate on getting Jack in the Green and Seen and Heard Festival done, we had to kind of close the doors on allowing people to join. But I think we are looking to open those up again in September. So we have had a lot of people.
You heard it here.
We have had a lot of people asking when they can join. So, including you, Patsy. So that we're in a period where we're sort of like knuckling down and doing a lot of stuff at the moment, and then we'll be hopefully opening the doors in September.
We've actually had loads of offers, haven't we, Bev, to go and dance in different places.
So
We've
many.
had to
So
turn them down.
many.
Of course you will, because you're so different. And I think that's what's so lovely.
But we are going to do some of them, so that's really good.
Yeah.
There's a place for all sorts. That's the thing about Morris, isn't it? There's a place, because I saw lots of, because it just before we finished, I mean, I saw, are there Mollies and Dollies? I'm sure.
I don't know about Dollies.
Yeah, no. Did I just make that up? But I saw, so Molly is different to traditional, because there's so many, because we talked about how traditional and different traditional sides work. So what's so different about a Molly side?
There weren't that many dances that were creative, that were Molly dancing, and it wasn't considered Morris to start with.
Oh.
So it's relatively new compared to some of the other traditions. But then it did become accepted to be a tradition. But what's key about it is that because there were so few Molly dancers around that were collected, there's not a huge pool of collected dances that people can reproduce and keep doing. So people have to change them. You have to be creative, you have to invent new dances. So they did take some traditional tunes, but there were only a handful of dances, and then some were just fragments that were collected. So that's perfect. Molly dancers always create fun dances. There's loads of Molly dances that are different, really different. So they don't use sticks, they don't use hankies, they don't have all the traditional trimmings that you might associate with other sorts of Molly's traditions.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a Molly side in Hastings
No.
as well, so that was
We've
a
never
good
had a
reason
Molly side,
to start one.
So you've created something very, very special, haven't you? Oh. So I realise we're in a working theatre, and people
Don't know who they are.
I don't know who they are. I have no idea. So this is beautiful. So Molly Winklers. I don't know your name, darling. Nancy. Did we meet on the day?
Yeah, we did.
We did. I love this. I love the fact that what you've done is your outfits are creating so much to do with the town, and you bring. Is that just a piece? I say just. I don't usually use that word very often. Is that a piece of net from the?
It is. Meg's made it.
It
It's my
is
crown.
Did you stiffen it?
No.
Really?
It's just glued on. So I
It's
guess
just
the glue has
glued
kept
on.
it really stiff. But one of our Winklers went down to speak to the fishermen in the morning and said, "Have you got any scraps?" And then one of the fishermen really kindly said, "Come back later. I've got something for you." And then there was a huge sack of this stuff that hadn't really been touched even.
It's good stuff, isn't it?
And not
Yeah,
too
it's
fishy,
brilliant.
luckily.
Not too.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
But also I was going to say that there are people who don't dance with us. So for example, May Dewsbury,
Yeah.
she was key in enabling us to design all our own kit,
Yeah.
and helped us to make our own kit. So, there are some people who are experienced in sewing, there are lots of us who weren't, and May supported us in
These are awesome.
doing that, and also Judy at the Beacon as well.
Yeah.
And what I really love about our kit is that everybody is able to customise it to their own style.
I've noticed because the trims are different, and you can just put your own.
Yeah, and all the accessories and everything. We all kind of chose our own materials that we wanted to use.
Yeah.
So it feels like a uniform in some way, but actually it's very
It's you.
individual
It's
as
got
well.
your own stamp on it,
Yeah.
which I'm loving. Got some badges there, darling, haven't you? Look at those.
Love a badge moment.
Me too. I'm a badge queen. Today it's Son's badge, but yeah, that would. No. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Patsy.
No, thank you. This
And there
is
are
just
still
awesome.
some tickets left if people want to come.
Thank you. Yes. So tickets for the 13th.
the 30th
Yeah.
of June.
Absolutely.
Yes, and there will also be Molly Winklers t-shirts available
Yes,
as
so
well.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And badges.
And
And badges.
Oh, and badges.
So you're merching. You're merching.
we're merching.
Yes.
I love
Yeah.
that. You're going to have mugs and all sorts, aren't you, soon? Got to see it. Got to see it. I love it.
Won't be as good as your mug though, Patsy.
My mug? No. Our town has plenty mug. No. It'll be gorgeous because the colours are
Yeah.
the same. We're all on brand. Thank you so much. You've just been absolutely joyous. It's delightful. So we'll put this out to plug your show, and yes, and then it's onward and up, isn't it? Thanks, Patsy. So you're going to sing us out.
Oh,
Okay.
are we? What are we going to
Oh,
sing? What do you want to
Ellie's
sing?
You're gonna
face.
sing? Yeah, great. I'll sing.
Yeah, because you were singing before
Great.
we started. So your you can pick a favourite. What would you like to sing?
When I met you. Where's the Morris tune?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how they go from one era to another.
Seamless.
Seamless.
Where's the Morris tune?
Yeah. So I did spring it on them, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. And so with the accordions and the violins and
Nickel
I saw
Harper.
a baby cello
Yeah.
and everything.
And then Nickel
Nickel Harper.
A Nickel Harper.
Yes.
Oh, it's all happening. And the prawn and Stephen and
It's all
it's
good.
just
The
delightful.
ensemble.
It all
So
makes
the
sense to
whole-
us.
It does make sense, absolutely. So so we'll see you on the 13th. Thank you so much, and we will see you. Yes,
Are you coming
I'm
on
so
the 13th?
excited. I'm double booked. I know, but it's not a problem because I will be here in spirit. But it's really, really beautiful. Thank you so much, Hannah, Ellie, Bev, Helen, Sean, Jules, Jess,
Yes.
Meg, Nancy. How can I forget? I only have to think of Oliver Twist, and I can think of Nancy. Absolutely. And Stephen. I'm Patsy.
Thank
Our
you,
town has
Patsy.
plenty. Thank you, women.